A unit rate is just a very special rate. So a unit rate is any time that we have a denominator of 1. So why would we want a denominator of 1? Because it helps us to be able to compare. Just like we did in our last example, we had 50 miles in 1 hour. So obviously we would generally write that as 50 miles per hour or 50 mph. It's very helpful to know per one thing. So really it's just a matter of reducing it all of the way. So in some of those other examples that we did, we could not write a denominator of 1. Here, if you get a denominator that's not 1, you'll just have to divide and deal with the decimal that's left. Here's an example. A personal trainer will sell you 5 sessions for $30, and we want to know what does that mean in terms of price per session. So if it's $300 and 5 sessions, remember price per session would make more sense than session per price, session per dollar. So keep in mind which one would make more sense. $300 and 5 sessions, I would reduce each by 5, so it's $60 per one session, or notice you can just write, $60 per session as I did here. So that little slash means per. Also note that as I'm writing it, I am using fractions because that's what a ratio or a rate uses, is a fraction. Let's try these together. Our speed for the 400 meter dash is 52 seconds. I doubt it, but let's just go with it. 400 meters per 52 seconds. And so I'm trying to find out what is my speed in, or your speed probably, you must be very fast, your speed in meters per second. And so I will simply divide. Using a calculator, rather than trying to do the long division, I would divide 400 by 52 and get 7.6923, etc. Now notice it says round to the nearest hundredth if necessary. So I'm going to round this to 7.69 because this 2 says I don't need to round up the 9. And then my label would be meters per second. So that's the speed on average is 7.69 meters per second. Now, does that mean every second you're running exactly 7.69 meters? No, it doesn't. That is your average speed. Next example, a massage company charges $400 for 5 massages. So $400, 5 massages. I could use one of those right now. 400 divided by 5 would give me 8, 0, $80. So $80 per massage. And that would be my final answer, $80 per massage. So remember, unit rate tells me how much it is for one. On that first example, if I tried to find how much it is per 1 second, I got a kind of a nasty little decimal. And on my second example, I got a nice whole number. Here are 2 for you to try on your own, so try them both. Feel free to use a calculator and then press play to see how you did. So Charles Eugster, I don't know if I pronounced that correctly, but he is a 95-year-old bodybuilder in England, and he did set a world record for runners aged 95 or older by running a 200-meter dash in 55.48 seconds. And we are trying to find out his unit rate, which means, of course, his speed per second. So 200 meters, 55.48 seconds. So we're going to find his meters per second. Use the calculator to do so. Using my calculator, I found 3.6049, etc. It says to round to the nearest hundredth. And so I'm going to round to 3.60 meters per second. Now, do I need to write that 0? No, I really don't. The zeros on the right side of on the fractional portion of our answer, as long as they're, kind of out there by themselves, I don't need them. So 3.6 meters per second would be just fine as well. And a stereo manufacturing company can manufacture 40 stereos in 8 hours. I want to know how many stereos per hour. So 40 stereos, 8 hours. And I would get 5 stereos per hour. I don't know if that's good or bad. I've never put together a stereo before.